new house. Thought I would just do like a short video showing you what I'm working on today. So this is the yard. It's actually quite big. You guys like my hat because it is so sunny here. Okay, so first I want to kind of tell you what some of these trees are. So this is not part of my yard, but they're right behind my house. These coffee trees. In case you don't know, coffee comes from a tree. And what it looks like when it's ready is these little tiny green. They're green when they're not ready, and when they're red like this, obviously more of them have to be ready, but yeah, so this is right in my backyard. These are not mine, so I will not be picking them because I don't know who owns them, but they're lining the whole back of the property, which is pretty cool because they're beautiful trees. So, and few other things that I have here in my yard, which is in the US we don't have them as much, it's not common, but we have platano trees. So a platano is like the same family as a banana, but you have to cook them, and you normally typically saute them or fry them up, and they are freaking delicious. Anyone out there watching who is Colombian or from South America, a Latino country, knows how good they are. So we have maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 10 trees. None of them have blooms right now. I think I need to clean the leaves. So you can see on the bottom how these are brown, and they kind of need a little bit of love, but they're kind of short. You can see they're not much taller than me, so they're need a little bit of love, which I will do. But we just moved in on Saturday, and I have my compost still here. Also, there's another compost I should have showed you before. This is the compost that was here when we moved in. As you can see, there are plants growing out of it. This is some form of squash or pumpkin. There's also mint in it. And another platano. While I'm over here, I'll show you my pineapples. These are all pineapples. More platanos. So we have about 10 pineapple plants. And hola buenas neighbors. And then this is a orange tree, and you can see they're mostly green. More platanos, more pineapples. Oh my god, this is my favorite thing about here. I know, it's so crazy, but this big ass tree, look. Avocados. I need to get a stick or figure out how to pick them, because it's so big. It's big. Also, when I moved in, there was already a garden, a mini garden started. So far, all I see is peppers, some onions, and I'm not sure what the other one is. I have to Google it because I don't know. More platanos. This is something that we do not have we don't have hardly any of this in the US, but sugar cane. This is sugar cane. It's not ready yet, but if you've ever been to Colombia, you will see the sugarcane vendors on the streets. So basically, you have to peel it, smush it, and then the sugar comes out. So I have a bunch of sugarcane. This tree is supposedly a mango tree. There are no fruits on it though, so I can't really tell. Does anyone know? You can tell me. I don't know. So the last person who lived here obviously liked to garden. So I have a watermelon starting, and another squash or pumpkin and watermelon here. More sugarcane. And in the back of the house is like a stove, like a wood burning stove. So today is what I'm doing with my like really like nice outfit on. I know, don't y'all be jealous of my hat. Is I'm in process. When we moved in, they were kind of cleaning up the yard, but we told them to leave more sugarcane and more mint. And then I have this loofah, which is huge. I need to plant it somewhere. So, oh, let me show you the trees before I tell you about my project. There are two big, they're like mandarina or something here. I picked a couple of them and they're kind of sour, so I'm not sure if they're ripe or not, but there's like a huge mandarin tree. And then moreover, behind is more sugarcane, which I need to figure out how to use that. And apparently this is another avocado tree, but a different type. I, again, don't see any fruits on it, but I will find out. So what I'll do is I'll start like cleaning up and make sure they don't have like any infection and like stuff like that. I happen to be on Google a lot, but if you know anything about trees, drop me a comment because I don't. Oh, and another huge mint. This is like amazing. This is like amazing. Okay, so I don't know if you noticed this huge thing. See all this wood? So what happened is when we came here, right here, there was a ton of trees like giving us like a lot of shade for the house. But when we moved in, we realized they cut it all, but we didn't want them to get rid of it because with the wood burning stove in the back, and you guys know my mom about this prepper life, why are we gonna throw away good wood when I have a stove and we can also make like campfires and stuff? So today, this is my goal, is to make this pile less big. I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to do it because it's hard, but we have our machete like a good Colombian household. I have my machete. If y'all don't know anything about Colombians, they carry. If anyone ever comes to visit me, they're gonna see everyone carrying machetes, which is crazy. So I'm gonna use this to like kind of break up some stuff here. And yeah, that's really what I'm doing today. So this, oh, also I want to show you, I almost forgot, there are tons of aloe plants as well. I don't know if you guys know, aloe is like amazing for you. I think you can drink it and you can put it on like burns or bug bites. So here's aloe. But as you can tell, it kind of all needs like a little bit of love. And I think if I give it like, clean up some of the roots and the dead leaves and start picking the fruit instead of letting it go to waste, then it will be, start producing. Oh, one other thing that is here in the yard, there's so much stuff going on, is like a pig pen or a chicken coop. The last you will hear, you use it as a chicken coop, which I absolutely love. Of course I want pigs and chickens, but at the moment the most important thing is getting my garden and fruits and vegetables ready. So this will be like phase 2. But look, you can see this was like the trough, and this is like, oh, they cleaned it. So the guys have been actually cleaning it since we moved in. I think we moved it a little early for them, but, and then this is like where the chickens were. And more trees. And just like a side note, because I'm blabbing, you can't hear, but if you listen closely, I'll stop talking and let you just see, down is the river. And you can hear it. It's been raining a lot, so it's really big. So I just want to show you the outside of the house. And in my next video, I will talk about the inside of the house, and I will also tell you how much something like this costs in Colombia. Mind you, we ended up I decided not to buy because it's kind of hard and difficult, and I have to look more into it instead of just jumping into it, because I tend to jump into things instead of actually think them through. So I figure it's a big investment, so I'm gonna decide. I also brought my lavender and rosemary plants. And I have like a special type of mint. This mint is different than the other mint, but they're both like amazing, and I'm gonna use them and eat them and figure out ways to use them for healing and whatnot. So anyways, thank you so much for tuning in. This is like a little outside view, and as you can see the mountains in the back and the front. So thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the tour of my backyard and what I plan on doing with this space. It's gonna be a lot of work, but I will get there. So hope y'all have a nice day, and talk to you later. Bye.